All right, thank you. It's a live show, and we are on the family segment this lovely Tuesday morning. As I always ask, how is your family this morning? Hope everywhere is cool, calm, and calculated. But if not, after the segment, you're going to have a happy home because we have our guests, our regulars that will be talking to us in ensuring that your home is safe and it's heaven to people that will come in. This morning on our family segment, we'll be looking at managing finances in the home or marriage. It's no longer news. We are in the tough times. Things are tough for us women who go to the market. You keep turning around because of the prices of items. You buy this for 50 naira today. When you get to the market tomorrow, it's like 100 naira. So things are hard, and if care is not taken, most homes, there will be tension in our homes. But on this topic, on this program, on our family segment, we're looking at how to manage your finances during this period to ensure that the husband is happy, the wife is good, and the children are thanking God that they have you, and they have you as parents in their life. We have Pastor Richard's Pen in Maswen. Thank you, ma'am, for coming this morning.
Thank you. It's always my pleasure.
And our marriage counselor, Pastor Ace Johnson. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for bringing me. Celebrate you.
All right, I want to go to you, Pastor Rose Maswen. When we talk about managing the finances in the home front, what are we talking about?
Well, it's ability to make do with what is available. Make do with what is available. You can't, I can't come squeeze your hand and collect what is yours. I have to use what is available to me. And talking about what is available, it's equally a time where both the hands of the man and the woman must be on decks. Everybody, the man and woman, must make sure that they are up and doing. In a situation where you have the woman, which we still see it as something that it's something that requires eyebrow when the woman's hand seems to be upper financially than her husband. Well, at this point, it's no longer strange to us. We see it everywhere. Also because of the state of our economy in the nation. So, but when it happens that way, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. The woman should still try her best to be a woman. You know, you don't become a man just because you are bringing in more than your husband, or it's equal. The ratio now is equal, or because the man is having some issues, financial issues, he's not meeting up. That's one. Other sides where the woman is trying her best and she's not receiving any form of appreciation from her husband because the man feel, well, it's not a big deal. Are you the only one doing it? Can't you see women everywhere? You are not appreciating her. It can make the woman become, it does not make us happy when you're going out of your way to make sure you meet up and your husband does not see a big deal about it. That's a side. We equally have sides where the man, you're married to a man who but is just a stingy person. He does not bring out, and then you, the woman, you are there trying to do everything to meet up. So women, like a woman that spoke to me a while ago, and since the man is not doing anything, I've equally decided to equally keep what I have. I don't care if he's not taking care of his children, like we will say, I know. It's not. It's not supposed to be so. The kids are both your responsibility and the man's responsibility. So if he's not meeting up, you stand up for him. Christmas time, it's not mandatory the man must be the one to buy clothes and shoes for the children. If he's not in position, the woman should step in. You see, the greatest thing you can do for yourself and for your home in Yutai season where there's celebration as a woman, is to make sure there is joy in your home. Remember, if there's no joy, the first set of people it affects adversely, especially in holiday season, is the children. They like, oh, what is happening in my home? Other homes are happy, everybody are happy, but we are not happy. Like we tell people, even if you have to kill fish, going to buy ice fish is equal to you are killing a fish in your home. If you eat it with joy, if I tell you what that thing will do to your health, it will even be better than some persons who are killing cows in their home but lack peace.
All right. Thank you for your thought. There's a follow-up question on that. You said if maybe, for instance, the woman is stepping in due to some financial difficulty in the home, and the man should learn how to appreciate
very well.
But in some cases, when the woman stepped in, there's so much talk that goes with it. She'll be talking and talking and talking, and in that case, how can this man appreciate when you are doing that? You are using some kind of words that can be killing.
When you are helping out and you are using some kind of words, sarcastic, you're using words to indirectly tell your husband you are no longer the man, look at you, another. You've already appreciated yourself. It's as simple as that. You can't expect to be talking to a man and talk him down, use attitude and everything to try to tell him he's no longer the man. And you still expect him come to you to appreciate you, tap you at the back. It does not work. It doesn't go together. So if you're going out of your way to help out as a woman and still maintaining being that submissive woman, then your husband will see you as his second God. After God Almighty, you are the next person. I'm telling you in all faces. So that is how it rolls. That's how it works.
All right, thank you. Let me come back to Pastor East Johnson. When you talk about managing money in the house, is money very important in the home? Or love is enough?
Love is enough, but money is very important.
Okay.
Yeah, because the Bible says, money answereth all things. Yeah, money answereth all things. I can show you love and not getting you gifts, not taking you out, not buying you stuff, not feeding you. The love would die. In less than 1 month, the love would die. In fact, you don't get up to a week because you are fasting. The love would die. So when you have money to back up your love, to get the woman gift, to get the children gift in the home, to make food available on the table, the love will last. Now, when you are, as a man, you are providing, take note, the Bible says it is your responsibility as a man to provide for the home. A man that cannot provide for his home is worse than infidel. Take note. But because of the world we are in now, we are civilized and the world is global and the world is more tech, the world is more stressful. Mothers, women, you are advised, and it is necessary for you to assist, just as Pastor said, it's necessary for you to assist, because in this part of the world, one job is no longer enough. Sometimes the man might even have two, still not enough. So if the wife is doing something as well, it helps, it assists. You now become the real helpmate that the Bible says you are. When you are assisting the man as a woman, please let the man know you are assisting. And man, when the wife is assisting, you should know she's assisting. It's not her responsibility, as it were, to provide. Now, she said, I think you said something earlier about market price and all that. Yeah. It is alarming these days. Very alarming that not even tomorrow, you can get something from the market this morning. If you go back later in the evening, the price can change automatically without any reason. What will tell you for this and that? So husbands, please help the women now to calculate that the prices are changing. Then wives too, please help the husband to understand that as the price is changing in the market, so the price is changing in his pockets. So you guys should have understanding, synergized. Just like you said, UTSC is not where you must kill yourself to say, I must do what my neighbor is doing. The neighbor can kick out and they're not excited in their home. Do what you know you can do to have joy and peace in your home. It's not about the 50,000 he brought out, or you are spending, or about the 10,000 you are spending. It is how you are spending it that is the important thing. You can spend 50,000 with squeezed face, and at the end of the day you eat the food is tasteless. And the woman will go to the market will spend 10,000 and she will spend that money with joy, and when she cooks that meal, you look as if you have spent 100,000. So let's this finance thing not become a tug of war in your home now. All you need to do is to understand the times and season in Nigeria that we don't have concert price. Just as if you go to this station this morning to buy fuel, if you come back in the evening, to tell you one thing has added,
No
or the
price
lockdown
control.
tomorrow,
Yeah,
no price control.
control.
So please understand that this money right now is not enough.
No. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. If you're just joining us, it's Daybreak Tuesday's edition, and it's the family segment. This morning we are looking at managing finances in relationship in the home. Pastor Rich Rosebank, who should handle the money in the house?
Okay, let me put it this way: the most prudent, the less spender should be the one handling the money. And you know, unfortunately, women are supposed to be the one handling money. But it's so, how will I put it now? That some women don't know how to handle money. They don't know how to handle money. They are spenders. So if you are the type that is a spender, allow your husband handle money. Put money in an account, and then you should both be accountable. You should both be accountable. So who should handle money in the home? The most prudent, the less spender. You know, there are some persons who are spenders. Being a spender is not mandatorily or necessarily it has to be the man or the woman, but the individual. It could be the man, could be the woman. So the one that manages more, the ones that know how to turn. Okay, like a man told me, my wife can take 5,000 to market, and she will buy what you least expected 5,000. Be able to bring home in the time we are in. And every woman should equally learn that managerial skill now. Don't just take money to market and then you just go, you don't price, they just tell you price and you just collect and you just buy because you want to feel I'm not the suffering type. When I go to market with such women, I'm always like, try and price, because when you don't price, the whole thing will still fall back to you and your husband. Price and make sure that you come home with something tangible when you're giving money.
All right, Pastor Ace Johnson, should we do a joint account or we should manage separately? Because times are hard. Should we just bring our money and put it in one account, or should everybody to your tent to Israel?
Different strokes for different folks. Joint account is good. It is good, but it's not a must. Because just like she said now, if the money is in one account, and maybe because before we started, we now say, okay, husband, you be the signatory to the account, but both of us can get the alert and know how much comes and goes out. The husband that is the spender naturally or consciously might be spending that money and tell you, I will replace it. I will replace it. Don't worry, when you pay salary, I will replace it. And unconsciously the money is going, it will not bring issue. Or reverse the case, the wife is the spender, and then I say, because of my work, I may not have time to go to the bank or going to the market. So the wife will be the one withdrawing the money, getting the money, and I always know how much comes in and goes out. And unconsciously the wife, which is the spender, start taking money, she sees a new set of bags or new set of bag, shoe, and to match, she go and withdraw and take. And then I will replace it away. So what I advise about that is, you guys, if you are doing joint accounts, it must be well spent out. If you know both of you cannot manage joint account, do your individual account and bring the money together to manage your home. It's not a must, because we have seen where joint account becomes serious issue, where there's a filago. They have to shake table and break table. A woman has to collect slap, husband has to collect bottle. It is not necessary. So plan your home the way it works for you. Plan your home. But I think if you can understand yourself and have a joint account to run your home, it makes it a lot easier by planning. Like, okay, every month XYZ amount will go to the account, and this is what this will go for, what goes for. So when it's not enough because the prices are changing, when you are adding it to make it easier, not burdensome, makes it a lot easier, not burdensome for you to add 5,000 naira to 50,000 that was already budgeted. But if you are bringing in 50,000 that was not budgeted, it's difficult than bringing 5,000. So I think joint accounts can work. But like I said, different strokes for different folks. Not because your friends home, you know that they are running joint account and it's working. You want to drag your husband. Can't you see my friend Stella? She and her husband, they are doing joint account and they're doing stuff. No, go and ask them how they plan it. So plan your own to work for you.
All right, so let's hear your thoughts concerning this joint account for in the home.
Okay, I think I'm on the same page with him. It's just that when we do joint account, I don't know why men are always guilty of spending the money. They will have lots and lots of foundations springing up in their minds that they want to follow up, because now there's much money in their accounts. And two, I've had women complain to me about men whose like a woman spoke to me yesterday about her husband, that the husband's mother is dead, but the stepmother now and the sibling, the sisters, they use the husband to collect money from their account, in a way of you are our person. They give him advice and all of that, and he plays towards them, but they not knowing that they are actually after the money. Until that money is exhausted, they don't leave him. So men should please be wise when it comes to this joint account thing, because women have had to complain again and again. A woman said she's cracking her brain to look for how to equally raise foundation where she can be spending on, because her husband is always going to move money from the account, all in the name of there's a foundation I want to spend on. So these are always the issues when it comes to this joint account issue. But like he rightly puts, if joint account is not working for you, you can do your individual account. But when you talk about individual account, there must be transparency. If I'm doing individual account and then my husband comes up, he knows that recently, not too long, I handled a good contract, and he asked me how far was the money, I should be able to give him account. I should be able, that's why we are husbands. And not like, no, we are not doing a collective account. I own my money. I know what to do with my money. No. It's like when that one comes in, then there will be problem in that home.
All right, before we go, how can you prevent money from ruining your marriage? Especially this time, how can you prevent money for just making you people go in separate ways?
The best way or the most easiest way to avert that kind of topic is this. Bible says, in all you're getting, get wisdom. I'm speaking to the husbands now. Bible says, dwell with them according to knowledge. Money is not a do or die affair. Not because your wife is not prudent with money, you now start raising eyebrow and complaining and beating and nagging. Or because your husband is a wild spender. You know your husband, if he has ₦1 million now, if he's driving past and he sees the nearest shoes that he loves,
or
he can spend $500,000 once. That should not bring a problem. What I think both of you should do when money is coming in like that is come to the dining table and discuss. But my problem with this discussion is when the discussion is not healthy, that is where it brings problem. But with a healthy discussion, you're not trying to say you are more right and is wrong, or she's wrong and you are right. No, when you try to spread out, like, see, this thing is for us. I'm not saying because of me, then I might say because of you. I'm saying because of us and the children. You are spending like this is affecting us, not you alone. It's affecting everybody. And me keeping the money.
That is an ideal marriage.
Yes, it's that I'm saying. That's they bring to the table healthy discussion. Mm-hmm. If you don't talk about everybody, if you're talking about yourself alone, you are selfish. Husband, if you talk about yourself alone, you are selfish. And the one working, bringing money, you are selfish. Why did you get married? It's not to take care of the family. So you're working to take care of the family. It's not I'm working, bringing the money. Yes, you have to bring the money for the family. Oh, why if you say I'm not going to the market? I know how you are going to the market for the family, for your children and yourself. So it has to be everybody. Like I heard one of my mentors said some days ago, like he said, not like I'm deviating, I just want to illustrate. He said you're planning marriage and you tell the wife, I don't want to spend 10 million or 5 million for the wedding, I want to spend just like 2-3 million or even 1 million. So at the essence that I have, I need to buy you a car, not to be trekking. The wife would think, yeah, okay, this plan is for me. Okay, let me do it. So when you make your home, see that it's not only, you're not selfish, it's for everybody. You are thinking and you plan for everybody. It makes it a lot easier.
Carry everybody along.
Carry everybody to not allow that money become the topic of the quarrel.
All right, for the women.
Yes, I want to add something to that, because I've heard men say things like, the reason why I don't bring financial issue to the table to discuss with my wife is because each time my wife knows I have money, until that money is exhausted, she will not leave me. And then once she knows there's good money that just enter my hand, the next thing, she bring list that exhausts every money that just come in. So I want to say this also to women: let's be very, very wise on financial issue. I mean, tell yourself, my husband will tell me some millions just entered his account, and yet I'm not moved. When you are doing that, you are trying to make that man to be more open to you financially. But when the man knows that each time you know that some good money have come, until you are exhausted by bringing bills from your mother, your parents, even the immediate home, then the man will start keeping financial secrets. It's not just about the man; the women do same too. When you know your wife have money, you will no longer give her the normal allowance you give for the week or for the month, because when she come, you say, "Oh no, nah, are you the one asking me?" When you know that money just. When you do that, the woman like, oh, when the next money come, she want to hide it. So let's be very disciplined on financial. You see, finance and sex is major problem in most homes. So be disciplined. Tell yourself, no matter how much enters my wife's hand, I'm not moved. No matter how much enters my husband's hand, I'm not moved. When you get to that point, then there will be transparency.
All right, I'm looking for when you are counting the money and your partner is coming, you are not turning like this.
Yeah.
Quickly I did. It's common in most homes. That when you see the person coming, you quickly hide shockingly. All right, we'll be looking at managing finances and relationship in the home. You just have to ensure that money is just a paper. It shouldn't spoil your love relationship. Thank you, Pastor Richard Spen, Maswen, for sharing your thoughts with us this morning.
Thank you.
Pastor East Johnson, it's always a delight to have you.
Thank you.
All right, that's our show on the family segment. Daybreak continues in a moment. We'll be looking at Edo residency card. Why the card? All right, somebody is here to talk to us on this. Please stay.